What's up, everybody? I'm going to be making a quick video here on how to get access to taillights on a 2016 and 2019 CTS-V. I don't see anybody making videos on this thing, probably because they're pricey and they're a complete pain in the ass on getting access to these things. They're not like doing a Honda back in the 90s. But first, you're going to have to take, there's two bolts holding this little plastic trim here for the trunk latch. You're going to have to take those bolts off and remove this. So you got two little upholstery clips on either side of the trunk lining, and then each tail light has four individual little I guess kind of nuts, I guess you will. They have like built-in bolts, and you're gonna have to remove those little nuts there. But let's go through real quick on what you're gonna need. You're definitely gonna want a trim tool, this piece here, so you can pop these off here. See if you can actually see them there. You can't. Let me use this light here. All right, so we have one and then two. You're going to use the trim tool here to remove those, and this here is optional, but I'm going to use that just so I can go through here and take them off. This pretty much just comes off as soon as you remove the two bolts. Now this does have some clips that are underneath holding it down, and I believe they're one-time use because I broke all those fuckers, so those no longer function. But the bolts are what's actually holding it in place, and this helps keep the rest of this in place. So what you're gonna end up doing first, here, I'm gonna move the camera around so you can shine. All right, you're gonna get to these. So if you're still using the net, absolutely take the net off so you can get access to the D clips or D-rings here. This little plastic piece here, you're gonna have to remove it. You just wiggle it around. Let me see here. You just wiggle it back and forth, and it's gonna pop out from the top. You just take it off. You're gonna get access to the nuts or the bolts that are in there. You're gonna remove both of those. I had to kind of mess around with mine because I kind of stripped it last night as I was working with it. So you're gonna remove those. And then let's work on this side here. You're gonna do the same thing. Access to these, then you can come around and just go on one end. You can use a little trim tool to pry up, and you'll hear a bunch of little clips going. These are what the clips look like right here. Pretty sure these are all one time because they're all broken. None of these are functioning anymore. They're just there for show at this point. So from here, you grab your other little trim. I don't know what this thing is. It pops these things out. Perfect. I'll get that one later. All right, so from here, you just go ahead and peel. Well, this thing here, you gotta actually pull back a little bit. Little upholstery lining, the trunk lining. That here, and now you got access to the tail lights. All the little bolts. These are the little nuts that I was saying. There are four of these. This is definitely the easiest. You don't need to take off the spring. This is the spring that that helps open the trunk. This is the spring that helps open the trunk here. If you can see, I'll see if you can see it a little bit. It actually, retracts, and it does a lot of spring tension, so it'll help open the trunk once you unlatch it. I'll make another video on little gripes and things that I have on Cadillac. I love Cadillac, but for $106,000, there are definitely a couple things that they could have done better. So you're gonna use one of these. You definitely want to use the ones that are close-ended, these little wrench things. This is a size, I don't know, 8. And you're gonna want to get in here to get these things. So you get the 4. Once you get them out, I'm not gonna actually pull this one out because all I have to do is clip in my light. But once you get those undone, you gotta use your trim tool. So the trim tool is optional for this piece down here, for this piece here, but you're gonna have to use it to pull the bumper a little bit, because you're gonna need to pull it in order to get access to the light. Once the light comes off, which is enough to get your finger in there, and it pops out. You hear it pop. So that's about all the space you're gonna need for the light to actually come out. And this plastic piece here on the inside comes along with it.